everyone. So today I want to talk about RRSPs, and the reason I want to talk about RRSPs is because you're most likely watching this in January, and you've probably gotten a slip or two from different places telling you how much you've contributed to your RRSP. And I think that, for some people, receiving that is going to be like, oh my gosh, yes, I absolutely crushed it. I met my goal. I maxed it out, or I reached whatever number I wanted to reach. And then for some people, it's going to be like, oh, I really wanted to do more, but I just didn't get to, life happened. And for some people, it's just going to be like, what is this? And why does it even matter? So I think that I'm going to be trying to talk to all those three buckets today, but especially the last two. For the people that absolutely crushed it and you've maxed it out, or you've reached your number, girl, congratulations. Such a huge accomplishment. I am so proud of you, and I don't even know you, so I hope that you're celebrating yourself. For the people that are wishing that they had done more, I actually have some good news for you. Even though you're getting that slip about RSP, and they're telling you what you've contributed last year, a lot of times they're going to tell you March 4th to December 31st. You still have at least this January and also February, and a few days in March as well, I believe, to still contribute to your RRSP. Please Google and confirm. And the reason why I'm bringing it to your attention is because a lot of people don't understand the power of an RRSP, even when you're not trying to retire today. You understand? I know that you're not trying to retire today, but girl, before you say this does not concern you, just hear me out. So last year, I was able to kind of hit a goal that I had for my RRSP. And because of that, I was able to get back about 12% of my income. You understand? I got paid all of last year, and then I filed, and then I got back 12%. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. And ever since then, I've been really passionate about RRSP. I mean, even before then, but seeing it happen for you, seeing that you could use it in that way to be able to move the goal, to be able to show some progress in your financial goals, really encouraged me. And I wanted to share that with you, that if you've been sleeping on your RRSP, or you're trying to maximize it, but you think the time has passed, you still have time. And what you need to do is try this out. I was watching a video and they were talking about the 10x rule. And I can't really remember who has the idea, but I'll just share it with you and you can Google it as well for more information. But here's the idea. Say you want to achieve something in 10 years, right? Say you wanna buy a new house, or buy a car, or even better still, just save money. And you're like, oh, I want to save $10,000, right? But I want to do it in the next 5 years. The idea is that you take that goal, you multiply it by 10, and you take the duration that you think it would have taken you to accomplish it, and you divide it by 2. So, for example, my example of 10,000 in 5 years, was that what I said? Because I've forgotten. But let's just assume it was 10,000 in 5 years. You want to take 10,000, multiply by 2, multiply by 10. So that's 100,000. And then divide it. I feel like I've really confused y'all. Let's do a quick recap. You take the number, you multiply by 10. So that's going to give us 100,000. And because we said 5 years, we're going to divide that by 2, and that's going to give us 2.5 years. So now the goal is $100,000 in 2.5 years. And then the question is, how are you going to get this done? And all of a sudden, if you actually accept it and take it seriously, you're going to realize that a lot of the things you thought you had to do were just fluff. You didn't need to do all of that to get to where you're trying to get to. Now you can just really focus on the things that really move the needle and help you to get to this goal in a faster pace. And it's not always going to feel realistic, but what it's going to do is that it's just going to get rid of all the BS. All those things that you were saying that you had to do, all of a sudden, you really have to lock in. You really have to think about it. Like, do I really need to do all of these things? Or was I just going to do it for fun and vibes? I mean, sure, it would contribute to the goal, but it won't really make a difference, would it? You understand what I'm saying? So, with all of that in mind, what I'm trying to say to you is, I know you're going to say, oh, I don't have enough time because you have about February, which is what, a month, right? So say you were like, no, I can't do it right now, but I could do it in 3 months. The idea is it possible that if you multiply that number you were trying to contribute and then divide the time you were going to take to do it and ask yourself how you were going to get there, that you will make some more sacrifices? Because I'm telling you, like, an RRSP is such a great tool. And this is not financial advice. This is just like my own experience as someone who didn't grow up in Canada and is just learning these things on the go. I just wish I knew about it sooner. And I mean, I heard of it. Don't get me wrong. People talk about it all the time. But I didn't understand what they were saying. Like, what do you mean? I'm going to spend my money now. I need my money now. I'm spending it now. We are saving. And that was such a mistake because, like, what a silly, silly girl I used to be. But, well, I just wanted to share that with you. Like, do what you will with the information, but it's such a powerful vehicle. And this year, my goal is to try and max it out. And I'm going to let you all know if I do it, because I've had to make some sacrifices to try and catch up for all those times where I was like, no, we just go spend the money. And then I look back and it's like all the things I spent it on, I can't even see it. I mean, it's not like I was so rich, but I could have done so much better. That's just all I keep thinking to myself, is like, I could have done so much better. But, no point crying over spilled milk or the past or bad decisions that you can't change. So here's your sign to max out your RRSP. And if you're still very confused and you want to speak to an advisor, my husband is an advisor in the finance space, so I'm happy to connect you to him as well. But I just want to encourage you, girl. Like, I strongly believe that every woman's got to have her own. You got to have your own money. You got to have your own. And I know some people will be like, no, you guys are married. It's all together. It's all together. I hear you. I understand. And I think people that get it. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you have any questions about RRSP, let me know. But I wanted to hop on and give you that reminder. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.